Welcome to Taz Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is June. Well, I'm going to be uploading this tomorrow, so I am filming it on June 30th. But it will be uploaded, so it will be July the 1st. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, finally, it's July 1st because it's almost the end of summer. It's not really the end of summer. It's still the beginning of summer, guys. It's still the hot days. I don't like the hot days. I shouldn't have a beard around my face when it's so hot out, because you get hot and my hair is so getting longer. So, yeah, I made a bit bad of a decision keeping this on there. But I don't get hot over here. I don't sweat down here. I sweat here because that's my skin, and the sun is beaming right on it. It doesn't matter if the sun beams on my beard at all because I don't sweat on it. I don't see the sweat. I don't feel it because it's in my beard. But ladies and gentlemen, talking about my sweat, let's talk about Monday Night Raw, because we got interesting things here. We got Evolution matches got made. But before we get to do that, 2K25 just announced, well, Brian Williams, I think, he put on Twitter, because there's some people are questioning about Penta. The next DLC, we get Penta, right? And he takes his glove off to do the chop. And Brian Williams says, yes, there's a way of doing that. He will take his glove off. I think it's the same way how you do the singlet, take the straps off. I got my controller here with this button and go down on this thingy. This is how you know I'm not a gamer guy. So yeah, that's how you do it. And I think it's the same way of how you do these singlets, that when the wrestlers are wearing singlets, you can take their straps off and all that stuff. And they said that during the chain wrestling, because you know that sometimes he puts his hand in somebody's face and he does the zero mirror thing. You could do that during the chain wrestling. I'd turn mine off, but it's pretty cool that he does that. It's pretty cool that it happens like that. But ladies and gentlemen, why do I want Penta so bad? Is because I was a fan of him. I'm still a fan of him. I met the guy live. I met the guy live on a live show at Destiny Wrestling, and when they were doing like Impact Wrestling's One Night Stand. If you guys don't know what that show was, is when it, not One Night Stand, One Night something, One Night Only. It was something. It was something that they always do for some things. Like they did X Division shows. They did some indie wrestling version of the show, and that's the one I went to, and we saw Pentagon. He was Pentagon back then, and I got to see him. I got to take a picture of the guy. That's pretty cool to see. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Penta, and I'm happy to get him in the game, because I didn't like AEW Fight Forever. So yeah, he's in the game, but now he's in the WWE game, just like Jordan Grace. I would love to get Jordan Grace. There's New Jack. I'd never seen this guy's finisher, because I don't watch ECW. So I would like to see the movesets of this guy, because I don't know anything about New Jack. I saw like a Battle Royal, and I think he was in it. There was an ECW Battle Royal, and they showed, W Vault showed a whole bunch of Battle Royals, but it didn't show me a lot of his moveset, so I would like to see what this guy looks like. I know what he looks like, I just don't know what his moves are. And this Bull guy, a girl, how am I saying guy? Bull, I forgot, Nakino? Something like that. I would like to see her moveset as well. I would like to see who the celebrity guest is. And ladies and gentlemen, if you guys want to know what the announcement is, I didn't know about this. But every time they do this thing with Nintendo Switch, they do this snap thing. I can't snap, so I can't do it. And if you guys can see on the video, JD was holding a Nintendo Switch. So it's something about Nintendo Switch. I don't have one, so I don't really care for the announcements. I don't have one. It's big for gamers that does play Nintendo Switch. If you want, it's a portable thing. It's like a Game Boy. It's like a PSP. It's the same thing like that. So, if you're going on long rides, there you go. You can play 2K25 with your Nintendo Switch. But I'm not a big fan of it. I don't really care for it because I don't have a Nintendo Switch. I cared if it was about the celebrity guests, or they're changing the celebrity guests from DLC 1 to Aleister Black, because that's what people are saying. So yeah, I do not know anything about Nintendo Switch. So that's all the things for 2K25. It's pretty cool to hear about Penta having some new animations that will be in the game, and that he does in real life, and it's going to be in the game. So now we're going to talk about Monday Night Raw. Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis had to figure out what to do with the women's tag team titles. Finn Balor had an idea after his match against the New Day. I'm not going to tell you who won yet, but he had an idea. Liv Morgan is out. Right? I think everybody knew this was going to happen. They're going to replace Liv Morgan with Roxanne Perez. Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis accepted the idea. So that's going to happen. But we did not know about this idea. Well, I didn't know about this idea. But they said if they want to be real champions, they have to show us. And how they're going to do that is at Evolution. They're going to have a fatal 4-way match, defending their tag team titles against a team from Raw, a team from SmackDown, and a team from NXT. And we don't know who the teams are. I don't know if they're going to have qualified matches or they're going to announce them. I have no idea. We will find out whenever Evolution comes, and the next couple weeks we will see do they announce people. But that's not the only announcement that Nick and Adam made. There will be a Battle Royal with Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and maybe Legends as well. And whoever wins this Battle Royal, they get a shot of any title they want at Clash at Perv. Clash of the Castle. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be interesting. Who is going to win this Battle Royal? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we had a Rhea Ripley coming out. She's happy that she got rid of Raquel Rodriguez, hopefully, and she wants to know what's next for herself. Until she got interrupted by Io Sky, and Io said Adam Pearce is letting her choose who she wants to face at Evolution. And she wants to face the best. So she chose Rhea Ripley. Not a big fan of it because we've already seen this match multiple times. I'm not a big fan of it because we've seen it. I want to see something different. I want to see Asuka versus Io. I want to see Asuka face Io for the Women's World title, not Rhea Ripley. But it will be an interesting match. It will be an interesting match. Let's just see what happens. But, ladies and gentlemen, we got Karen Cross is not done with Sami Zayn. Sami was going to get some interview time. But he got attacked by Karen Cross multiple times on a whole bunch of cases. And then got whacked with a lead pipe. And he still has a main event match teaming up with Penta versus Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. We heard from Gunther. There's no surprise because the guy, all he does is talk. Talk about Goldberg. He talk about that. I don't really care. I stopped listening until he says, after Goldberg, who's next for him? Seth Rollins came out, and he says that he wasn't trying to cash in on John Cena at Night of Champions. He just tried to make people mad and all that stuff. But it looks like he wants the World Heavyweight title. And then CM Punk came out, interrupted Seth Rollins, and had a brawl with Seth Rollins with punching and scraping the eyes. And then Seth Rollins ran away. And then CM Punk was angry, and Gunther grabs the arm of CM Punk. CM Punk shoves Gunther down and says, stay on my way. And then when Seth Rollins was on top of the stairs where the audience is, LA Knight showed up. And then they start brawling where the audience is. They destroy each other, and we heard that at Saturday Night's main event, it will be Seth Rollins versus LA Knight. But CM Punk wants to be the first one to destroy Seth Rollins. But LA Knight gets his first time. Gets his shot. I think we're done with segments and brawls and all that stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have the World Tag Team titles on the line. The Judgment Day versus the New Day. I am surprised who won this match. I am very surprised. Ladies and gentlemen, I thought New Day will win this. It was a pretty decent tag team match. It was great. Two heels versus each other. Two heel tag team versus each other. It was a great match. But the winner of that match and your new World Tag Team Champions, the Judgment Day, Finn Balor and JD McDonough. And guess what? Judgment Day is everybody is holding gold like they did with Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley. No world title. It's all mid-card title or the tag titles, but they're all holding gold. And it looks like Roxanne is officially part of the Judgment Day. They voted and they all said yes. And they cheers their titles. So, yeah, but I'm hoping they have a better tag team reign this time. They actually defend it. Remember, they weren't defending it and they got rid of it and gave it to War Raiders because they haven't defended the tag titles. So I'm hoping Finn Balor and JD actually could defend these titles and make it more interesting. Next match, we got Rusev versus Sheamus. It was a banger after banger after banger after banger. They destroyed the living hell of each other. The winner of that match was Rusev. And then we got Bayley versus Laura Valkyria. These ladies were yelling at each other backstage because they both want Becky. Adam Pearce made it official that Bayley and Laura Valkyria will face each other tonight in a #1 contendership for the Women's Intercontinental title. And it was a pretty decent match, but they both pinned each other, and Jessica Carr made the decision, and it was a draw. So nobody wins. Becky doesn't have a #1 contender. So Bayley and Laura Valkyria brawled outside the ring and then onto some case to end their brawl. Well, Penta wants to know if Sami Zayn is okay to do this match. Sami looks like he's okay to do this match. He got cleared, and they will be facing Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. I thought it was a pretty decent tag team match. Oh my god, every match was pretty decent. I enjoyed it. But the winner of that match was Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker with a nasty spear onto Sami Zayn. And then they weren't done there after the match. Penta was checking on Sami, and then he got speared. He got thrown out of the ring, and then Bronson Reed tried to do a tsunami onto Sami Zayn until the Yeet Master came out. Jey Uso came out with a chair and start whacking Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed with the chair. Yeet. Oh, man, that was interesting Raw. I thought it was a pretty decent Raw for this week. Ladies and gentlemen, we still don't know anything about Hikuleo changing his name. It could be Tala Tonga, because I went on Wikipedia and I looked it up. It was Tala Tonga. I don't care. If he's good in the ring, I don't care. Name is a name. I want him to be good in the ring. I want him to be make me entertained. Names don't really entertain me. Remember when Piper Niven got a dewdrop? I didn't care. She was good in the ring. So even Butch, good in the ring. Didn't care about his name. I don't care about these guys' names. I care about how good they are in the ring. JC Mateo, awesome in the ring. Lame name? Yeah. But it doesn't matter to me. I don't care. I'm not going to complain about their names. We've been doing this. How many years WWE changed people's names? Because maybe there's license that they can't use Hikuleo. Maybe New Japan Pro Wrestling has Hikuleo. But they didn't buy Hikuleo's name. They didn't get the license for it, so they had to change it. I don't care. Let them change it. Who cares if they change it? It's still the same guy. JC Mateo still dressed as Jeff Cobb, but his name is JC Mateo. Okay? Tamatoga still dressed as Tamatoga. I don't think they changed his name. Tangaloa. His name was Tangaloa? Now it's Tangaloa, but he still wrestles what he wrestled in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Nothing changes. It's just their name. I don't care about it. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I'll see you guys tomorrow for NXT results. Let's see what else happens on Evolution. Will there more stuff happen at Evolution? We don't know. We still have a Great American Bash for NXT as well. Let's see what happens. That's all. And we heard from Santino on social media. He listened to the fans and he added Mike Satana to the TNA World Title match at Slammiversary. So now it's a triple threat match. Trick Williams, Joe Hendry, and now Mike Satana. That's all me today. Time is out. Bye-bye.